Right, so as you can see, BMW, so you got to remove some plastics on here. You're gonna have to take this off. It's pretty simple to take that off. Just pop it up and it should, yeah. There you go, it should just pop right out. And then as you can see, the DPF is down there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right down there connected to the turbo. There's a bolt there, and then there's a ring there that you got to disconnect it from the turbo, and you got to take out this air filter. And just moving on, I'm just going to show you, here's the replacement DPF, and mine is cracked inside the pipe, inside this mesh. So there's no point of replacing this, having this welded. So I'm just going to replace the whole thing. And it comes with a kit, so you got the gasket, the clips for the exhaust and whatnot. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go underneath, and you want to go and remove this skid plate, so you have access. As you can see, there's the pipe there. Let me see if I can show you. You can see there, mine's cracked underneath there. The mesh is all about. So I'll bring you back in a little while. I'm going to get this removed, and then we can go from there. Right, so back now. As you can see, I've removed the air thing, and I also took the other plastic plate, which is there, just to make it easier. And as you can see here, now you can have better access to the DPF, which is down there. It's connected. There's that ring I was talking about. That's connected to the turbo. So I just got to take out this one screw here. And then there's a couple of sensors. I disconnected this, but I really didn't need to, because there's just a tube that's connected here, and then a couple of the sensors, which are here. It's pretty, straightforward to disconnect them. Where you just squeeze the tip there, and then pull out. So there's really basically, I think, 3 wires there, and then the tube that's connected from the sensor, which is there. So let me bring you underneath and show you what needs to be done underneath. Right, so underneath, as you can see, here's mine. Sorry for the phone. So you can see here's the DPF. You see it's cracked in there, and it's all cracked inside there. So and it's leaking here. So really, to disconnect this, you see there's a bracket here. Here's the DPF there. And pretty easy access after you remove the plastic piece. So there's one screw up top, 1, 2, 4 screws here. And you see there's a bracket, and I haven't taken this out yet because I've removed the exhaust clamp here, and so now I'm just gonna have to slide it out to try to get it out of here, because it's been a while. So you can see it's pretty much seized up, so I gotta unloose it from here. Right, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll bring you back in a minute. Here's the old DPF, and you can see where it's all cracked there. And so the hard part with this is trying to take out the sensors, the 2 sensors here, because they're seized after a time. So I've already taken a small one out, and now I got the other sensor here that I got to put in here. It looks like the thread, it might be a little bit messed up, but it will do. And then the exhaust pipe on there. So again, I'll come back to you in a minute. And when I put it in, you can see there's the old clamp for the turbo, and there's the new clamp I'm going to put. And also you got to put a gasket in. There's the gasket, comes with it. I'll be back to you in a minute. It's all in place. The bracket's in place for the exhaust, and as you can see in there, let me move this back a little bit. All the brackets in there with a new DPF installed. So like I said, those 4 screws there. And so I'm just going to bring you to the front real quick, show you everything's in place. As you can see, everything's been connected again. All the wiring's there, the harness, and then the new clamp there. So this concludes the video. As you can see, I just got to put the air filter back, and then the top piece here, which are right there. So those are pretty much self-explanatory. Again, thanks for watching, and check out some of my other videos on the Range Rover Sport Mini, and other videos on this BMW. Again, thanks for watching and subscribe. Cheers.